you're working on lowering your handicap or just trying to keep the ball on the fairway, one thing is for sure. The 19th hole is always worth showing up for. And that's where Dan Murphy's steps in. Proud sponsors of Make Me Good at Golf, Dan's has the perfect post-round drinks thanks to their lowest liquor price guarantee. You know you're getting unbeatable value every time, just like your golf game. They're all about bringing those numbers down in the best possible way. So swing by your local store or shop online. Dan Murphy's, where low scores and low prices go hand in hand. T's and C's apply. Remember to drink wise, even if your handicap is a work in progress. G'day, welcome to Make Me Good at Golf, the golfing podcast, where three mates are trying to get good at golf, and we want you to come along for the ride. And lo and behold, three of us in the same studio. Would you believe it? His highest test score, his lowest golf score, Mr. 71, Damien Fleming.
Yeah, beauty. Thanks, Mr. 48.
Long Ball Lehmo is in the house, Mr. 300.
You betcha.
And I'm Mr. 48, Peter Helliar. And it is good to be in the same place. We've been on course together a little bit recently. We're not in the same studio. So
no, I'm used to looking this way, but not to the right. The third guest there. Long Ball's here.
I've missed you guys. It's lovely
yes.
Lovely to see you both. Can I just tell you, though, what I'm very distracted by and very excited about is our golf trip to New Zealand at the end of the year. And a reminder to people that there are only 30 spots available. So go to our Instagram page, find the link, and you can book your spot to join us. For
what courses?
We're playing Millbrook.
Yes.
We're playing Jack's Point.
Thank you.
The three of us are going to put on a live show.
Yep.
We'll also, as in Pete and I are doing comedy, Flem.
I don't know.
Also doing comedy, but it's got a sport theme, a sporty, crickety theme. And then
we record an episode for the podcast.
We're going to do a live podcast record as well. And then we're giving away a green jacket. There's going to be loads of stuff going on. So
a little bit of wine.
A little bit of wine.
And
great wineries.
Whining on the course as well.
Oh, yes. So it's going to be loads of fun. Book your spot now via the link on our Instagram page.
Yes.
Make Me Good at Golf.
Particularly if you want to be staying on course, because
get in early.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's the important thing.
The earlier you get in, the better accommodation you'll secure, basically. Yes.
So we cannot wait for
I'm
that.
excited.
Yeah,
I'm pumped. I'm absolutely pumped. And you were in New Zealand just?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I had a little speaking gig for the Rugby Foundation, which raises funds for rugby players that get injured or handicapped. So they've been raising millions and millions and helping out injured rugby union players.
Good on them. You're a massive rugby guy. You won't stop banging on about it.
Yes.
Who are some of your favourite rugby players?
I'd go the Wallabies.
Gary Wallaby. Gary Wallaby was
Gary Wallaby. Don't forget
specifically. I mean, the Wallabies were a great team.
Terry Wallaby.
Terry Wallaby.
I mean, brothers.
Yes.
David Campese Wallaby.
Ain't so easy. David Campese.
Who else?
Who was the other guy? The big fella with the nice haircut.
Johnny Eales.
John Eales.
Wallaby. Love him. Love him.
Yeah.
They actually won the World Cup in 1999.
George Gregan.
Australia won it there, but big Ali Williams, the 2011 All Black winner, World Cup winner. He was emceeing, and
I remember Johnny Wilkinson cleared out my wedding at one point because the England were playing the Wallabies in the World Cup. That was the night of my wedding, and all of a sudden I looked around and thought, "Where is everybody?" I went to the front bar. It's just like, okay, here we are. And,
he was a great kicker, wasn't he?
Unfortunately,
Is that when he kicked that late field goal for them to? Oh, how annoying!
But it's funny, like you do your comedy spots, but you do corporates as well. So for me, it's just like a rugby do. You know, how much does the correlation with cricket win? So I end up. There you go. Like, I didn't nail. The second encore. Do you know, like you know, the first encore and it's Flam, Mick. But by the second encore, like I'm going A- material.
But
like,
do
you guys go through that?
I have no A- material, mate. It's all A+.
I can give you a bit of advice on this.
Yeah.
Don't let it stress you because you'll win them back in the third encore. That's
the
what I
third
found.
encore. So you do a third encore.
That's what I found.
Like nailed it. And then, the second encore.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
It's still a standing ovation, but it wasn't, Flam.
Yeah, that'll be coming to Queenstown in November. That kind of the third encore, the fourth encore, perhaps.
Well, I'll do the first encore, you do second, and you come and nail the third encore.
I did at a charity gig once. and I don't want to give too many details away here, but it was an amazing charity gig where I was asked to perform stand-up, and I did, and it went, and I couldn't have had a better spot. Killed, and they loved me, right? So I get off, and the MC, Hamish McLaughlin, lovely bloke.
Yeah.
And Hamish is, in the moment, and people are going nuts. And he goes, well, should we get him back for some more?
Oh, no.
And I'm off to the side going, oh, geez. And they were going with that roaring. And I'm like, oh, well, I have to go back. So I go back up. And I'm digging out some B material.
Yes.
And oh, you're not going to get it. It was a tennis
Does that mean you've only got 10 minutes of A material?
Yes.
Well,
That's what I'm reading into this.
At that time, in a corporate, it was 2012, I think. It was 2013. It was just after the London Olympics. I got back up and I did a particular joke
I don't like this.
that made Martina Navratilova walk out of the room.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
And when Martina Navratilova leaves the room, it's very distracting. She doesn't go unnoticed.
No.
People notice when Martina's leaving the room.
And you're going to tell the joke, not
Yes.
now, but in Queenstown.
I will
You'll tell the joke in
I
Queenstown.
will. I will actually share the joke that I told in Queenstown. I definitely cannot share it right now.
Okay, I love it.
But
You got on
golf in
course though,
Tiari,
Flem.
2 courses, south on the Thursday, north on Friday, and it was just magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. South is mainly 16 holes are on the ocean, and then north is more inland. But they're less than 20 years old. Like an American billionaire just went up. I'm going to build courses here. And it is 2 of the best. They're top 100 courses in the world.
What's the name of the super flash one that's members only?
Taridi, I think.
Right.
Yeah. So unfortunately, couldn't get on that one. The member sprained ankle ligaments.
Okay.
But so we Steve Wilkins was the man that got the gigs and got the golf going, and he's was best mates with Martin Crowe. Remember the New Zealand cricketer? He's great mates with Jeff Crowe, and obviously great mates with Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
I
cool.
think related, aren't they?
They're cousins.
Cousins, yeah.
The Crowe clan.
So the rounds. So the first day off to a bit of a slow start, then started to go on a bit of a birdie fest. We might actually have some vision.
Little birdie,
of
birdie.
one.
Little
So
chip.
1 birdie, 2 birdies, 3 birdies.
What?
And this is, I think, on the 15th. It might be a par 5, so that's my second shot. Got a little 40. The 48-degree Titleist is working a treat. So I've hit that 75 metres to there.
That's a lovely, comfortable
So there's
birdie.
Wilkie, Dave, who and Kendall, who are building on the course.
And great
How
to see
good's that?
Pixel's back. Pixel's Fleming. Pixels is back. We missed it.
And I am available to
You are, I know.
Hollywood
There's a lot
dudes.
There's a lot of American
I'm not
productions
going to
coming
lie
out
to
here
you.
now. So
Peter Farrelly has reached out.
He has.
For his
If
next
you're-
one. So I was 62 with 3 holes to play, and you know what I'm thinking? I'm going to par this bloody course.
62 with 3 holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double bogey,
Oh.
double bogey,
Oh, no.
and a very lucky par. So I end up with 78. So I had 36 points. I'll take that because I haven't played before. But when I had that 4th birdie, I am thinking, I'm going to par.
Yes.
This course.
It's so funny. You do have to just not get ahead of yourself. When you get off to a bit of a fly or you're going through a bit of, you start calculating the points and you think it's just going to keep on going. But you need just to kind of go play every shot.
Well, it
as
was
it
the
happens.
opposite. You know how I've got 2 caddies in my head. Derek, the fuckhead,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
goes, go for it, hit between the trees, blah, blah, blah. And then strategic Don, who's taken over in the last couple of months and I'm scoring better.
Yeah.
It was Don who cooked me. So into the breeze on a short one. So
Yeah.
instead of hitting a full 9-iron, Don goes, nah, just punch up an 8-iron, keep it under the breeze.
Oh.
And
Good
yeah,
move.
and I
Oh.
Overhit it.
no,
No.
punched it out way out to the right.
You've got to listen to Derek sometimes. Don't
Sometimes.
write Derek off, by the way.
So
Yeah.
Derek could have come back into play and helped me there.
Yeah.
And then North Course the next day, all inland. So some cracking holes. So we might have some footage just on a par 3. So that's Big Wilkie.
Here we go.
Hits the ball really, really well. And I'm telling everyone, the hole in 1.
Go in the hole.
So this is right at the hole.
Be good. Shot.
Great shot. But didn't go in. You know how they never go in.
With the head back, I knew exactly what you were saying.
They never go in.
And this is Fleur. She plays off 2. So she's talking about maybe just turned 50, trying to have a little bit of go at the
She's got a nice
veterans.
swing.
Oh, really? Yeah, lovely swing.
So this was a really,
Beautiful
really good
course.
round. So I got this for another
Okay,
birdie.
So here you are putting up from about 10 metres.
See how it come back?
No, not 10 metres. 8 metres.
So what about that? Just beautiful scenery. Just everyone was fantastic. Wilkie organised.
Yeah.
So if you do, I know we're going to Queenstown, but don't forget about up the north of
And
Auckland.
was it busy there?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we played the members. There's a members course every day and then a public course.
Right.
But if you're not a member or not introduced by a member and you're not from Australia, New Zealand, you might be looking at around $1,000 to play.
Wowee.
What's membership at T Reedy?
I don't know. You hear rumours it might be close to $1 million. That's the one
Right,
I didn't play,
Bloody hell.
but that's like 300 or 400 members. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's amazing. Well, I played.
Now, what about you guys?
Well, and
Sorry,
let's
and
just cut
I
there.
had an 81, so still pretty good, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get on course this week. Very excited to get on course. I planned 2 rounds. So the first one I was particularly excited about because it was my old mate Sammy Pang.
Oh, beautiful.
And a bloke, a mate of Sam's called George, who I like to think is my mate as well because I played a couple of rounds with George. George is a bit of a legend at the Q Golf Club.
So why is he a legend?
Well,
I always hear this. Why is George a legend?
He plays a lot, and he's a great bloke. Knows the course, which can come in handy.
Yeah.
But obviously, Q's a beautiful course. I played it a couple of times with Sam and with George, so I was excited to get back there. And I thought instead of me just blabbering on about my round, let's get Sam in.
Oh, wow.
And he can colour it in, and because I'm trying to get my handicap down. I was at 24.5, which is the lowest.
And where were you 12 months ago?
Well, barely had a handicap 12 months ago.
25.
25.
You've
Went
dropped
out to
29.
29. Yeah, I know. It's a slow.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been. Anyway, Sam Pang, welcome to Make Me Good at Golf, mate.
Hello, boys. Lovely to talk to you. Lovely to see you.
It's great to see you. It's great to see you. How do we set up the day that we had, mate? Because let's talk about George for a second. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you go.
Let's talk about George. Why is Flem so aggressive towards a man he's never met? He's just like a lovely man, a wonderful person to play golf with, and you start by attacking him. I don't understand.
Sam, Pete, everyone he plays with, Pete goes, he's a legend. Well, you need a definition of legend.
Yeah, but you can just ask, why is he a legend?
But I'm not taking... So, it's like when on Seinfeld, when a guy goes to a lake, you're breathtakingly beautiful, and then she hears him refer to a baby as breathtakingly. It dilutes the word. So I feel like Pete's terminology of legend is diluted, Sam.
I feel like I'm in an episode of Seinfeld right now.
Where nothing's happening.
But do you know what I mean, Sam?
Yeah, I do, Flem. But once again, I don't know why so aggressive. I've thought
Welcome
that
to our world.
once professional athletes retire, they mellow and they enjoy life. You seem to get... I don't know what you've got to be angry about, mate. Life's good. You had a good career. You overachieved. You're hanging out with 2 great guys on a podcast talking about golf. Seriously, just... smile, mate. Everything's going to be all right.
Hey, Sam's a legend, isn't he?
He is a legend. He is an absolute legend. But let's swing it back to George, because what is one of the main characteristics about George or playing with George? What's one of the treats with George that I certainly have enjoyed every time I've played with him?
Well, I think I know what you're referring to, Pete. But on the first, of course, people have different, I suppose, ways of preparing. Do you mean they check whether their glove and their ball and their tee and their marker? They might get a sand bucket. George goes for a bottle of whiskey.
Oh, nice, George.
Yeah.
And he's recently joined the whiskey club too, so he had a rare one he was pretty excited about.
Oh, my God.
He did. It's got to the point now that I carry a little shot glass in the bag. That's one of the 5 things that I make sure I've got when I play with George. So it's just a little it's ceremonial, Pete, isn't it? You know, it's the only one we have for the day, and then you get about your round. So it's a nice way to start.
It's a nice way to start. And I from the very first time I played with George, and I had the ceremonial whiskey, I've still got that glass in my bag as well. So yeah. It's special. It's
George
special.
has got some real Mad Men vibes going on here. Is it a flask, Sam, or is it a full blown bottle that he's got, or is he rocking one of those monsters, 1.25 litre on a swivel stand?
I don't know how he does it, Lehmo, but somehow there's an oak barrel that's it's
Here we go.
it's really quite impressive. But yeah, should we?
Yeah.
You two don't know what happened, do you?
No.
Oh, please tell us what's happened.
Well, for the first time ever, Pete's too humble to have gone with the story. But this man that you're doing the podcast with had possibly one of the greatest rounds I've ever been involved with, ever seen.
Oh, he's smiling.
What?
Look at him. He's blushing.
Are you serious?
It is true.
You know what, Sam?
I'll take questions now, gent.
Okay, Sam.
How?
Because, Sam, Pete said to me when we were planning for this episode, and yes, Sam, it may come as a shock, but we do some planning. When we were planning for this episode, Pete said, I'll see if I can get Sam on because something happened when we played. So I'm thinking there's been an incident.
Yeah.
You've sliced the ball and hit someone, or someone's hit you, or something crazy. Someone's hit a duck. I don't know what's happened. But it turns out Pete just needed a third party to pump his own tyres, to fluff his own pillows. So, Sam, just give us a couple of highlights, if you wouldn't mind, from the round.
Look, I wasn't at Pebble Beach in 2000 for Tiger.
Oh, no.
But put it this way. We played at Q. That's been established.
Yes.
And at a recent committee meeting during the week,
Yes.
the club is seriously considering, and this is on the record, they are seriously considering making the course longer and narrower after Pete's round.
Stop it.
So,
okay.
what sort of? Do you want to give us a couple of highlights, or do we want to know the score? What he scored?
Well, I want to know. Okay, Sam, when you think about Pete's round last week, what's the first thing that pops into your head? What's the first shot that pops into your head?
So many.
I mean, it's like asking you to choose a favourite child, but.
Well, normally there's 120 chances to talk about that stroke.
I'll tell you what I remember.
Oh, this sounds like you two have colluded over the weekend. Yeah. Because so far there's been very little detail about this particular
we'll get to the detail.
I'll give you detail. I remember after the 8th, after his 1-pointer on the 8th and his 1-pointer on the 9th, I thought he's gone here.
Yes.
He's not even going to finish.
Yep.
Not going to finish the round. And I thought, you know what? They talk about the way Seve Ballesteros used to scramble.
Oh God.
They've seen nothing like it. Also, the mental toughness, Leams, to finish the first 9, like just limping to the line with a couple of 1-pointers. You know, it's a bit demoralising. Do you know what I mean? So,
Sam, can I just say, Sam, that so far you sound like you put into Chat GPT, how can I pump up someone's round with and give no detail?
I'll tell you this in detail.
Yeah, what are you after 9?
After 5 holes.
I'm not going to lie. Can I just say, I'm not going to lie, Leams, you're right. Look, I wasn't even there.
I have photos. After 5 holes, I was 15 points.
Oh my God! So Mr. 48 is out. You're Mr. 50 at that stage.
You've had 3.
3 on every hole.
Yes.
The first 5 holes.
How many? Can you remember how many of those you had 2 strokes on?
No.
And what was your daily handicap?
Daily handicap.
26.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that was.
I like the idea that Pete's pretending that he's got to go to the phone to have a look at the round.
Oh, yeah. It's all in here.
Sam's all over you, Pete.
Yeah.
So,
But I had 2 shaky holes, and I thought there was one where I wasn't going to
score.
I did not wipe a single hole.
okay.
So
Not a
after
single
9, what are you? What, you had a couple of 1-pointers.
I was 24.
Hang on, you
were 15 after 5.
were 15 after
And 2
5, and you had
one-pointers.
2 1-pointers. So that's 17.
I may just put an end to this. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.
So he had 1 point on 8 and 1 point on 9, linked
Yeah.
to the line. I was thinking, is he going to do you want to go in for lunch and not finish?
Yeah.
And then 9 holes later, we signed each other's card.
Oh, no.
And I saw 43 points next to Peter.
What?
And I
43.
won.
And you
the
won
comp.
the
Oh,
comp.
you're
At
joking.
Q. I won a comp.
Peter Helliar, you haven't just won the comp. You've won it by 8 points.
I walked it in.
Hang on. Pang's down there
Pang's
in position
31.
8, just by the way,
Yeah, that
as
was
well.
that was taken earlier. That's before the rounds all were in. But and there's George. George was 5 at that point. And then
43.
40
43 points. And I have to say, I credit. There's 3 things I credit: the whiskey.
Yes.
Thanks, George. George is caddying as well.
Oh, does he help?
He
Yeah.
plays about 3 or 4 times a week, so he knows
He
the
knows
course
every blade
really
of
well. So
grass.
he
Right.
helped. The support also of George and Sam. You know when you kind of play with blokes and you kind of like, you know, they might try to get into your head about it or they get a bit competitive. It was the opposite. It was pure support. Sammy, I appreciate that.
You're welcome, Peter. It was absolutely support. You know, we've all been there when everyone knows that someoe's on a hot lap, but
Yeah.
they never, you know, even I know the golden rule, you never talk about someone's score. So on 15 and 16, like there's absolutely 40 pluses in play, but you don't say to someone, hey,
No.
if you do this in the next play, you I didn't even talk to him for the last 2 holes, to be honest. So it was really focused, boys. And
He was in a zone.
yeah, and it was a nice touch, by the way. I know there's a level of etiquette expected at a golf club, but the way that he celebrated just before was the way he celebrated when he knocked in the putt on the 18th too, by the way. So that was a nice touch for everyone to see. But it was, I just couldn't have been happier. It was a delight to watch, and
Wow.
I've just mate.
I've never had a game where all the elements came together so perfectly.
Yeah.
My driving was
Yeah.
on. My putting, I made some like genuinely big putts. I don't think I 3-putted once. I made some like big putts. My chipping, you know, so we had the Titleist last week with the wedges.
We got the new wedges
And
coming.
I was a bit like, I don't need new wedges. I got enough. I got my 48 and my pitching wedge. I don't need any more wedges. And there was one shot on the first hole, and I thought, geez, it'd be handy to have that 56.
Yes.
And I went to George. George, do you have a 56? George, of course, comes over with his 56, and I put it.
Are you allowed to do that?
George gave you a 1956 whiskey.
yeah, it's exactly what I'm talking about.
I got a 56.
it was
Are you
lovely.
actually allowed to use other people's clubs?
Well, of course you are at this level.
Well, once again, Flem,
Flem.
what you're just so negative and aggressive.
And
You're just trying to take the fun out of
Sam,
everything.
Was there a second golfer on the grassy knoll kicking his ball near the hole?
Look, I'm not going to lie, Flem. In the bunkers, there's a touch of Patrick Reed about him. But, mate, that doesn't take away from a wonderful round. And
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
No,
Sorry.
So using those wedges was saved me shots. There's no
Yes.
doubt about that. Can't wait to get my own
Yes.
bag, which will be happening very soon. So then the big thing, of course, is what happened. What happened after that? When you hand in the card, when the card goes in.
Yeah.
I've been edging my way. 0.2 here, 0.1 here. I've come from 24.
Okay,
Oh.
we have to guess. We have to guess. So what were you beforehand?
24.5.
I reckon 43. It is just one round. I reckon you've come down 1.2. I'm going to say 23.3.
22.8.
I came down from 24.5.
I have a guess.
Oh, yeah, Sam
Sam's
doesn't,
still here.
Yeah, Sam.
Sam doesn't know either, does he?
I wasn't sure if you knew. Yep.
Did you three just forget that you had a guest on the show?
Well,
We're so excited by the handicap update. Sammy, what do you reckon?
I reckon he went out.
Well,
I came in 2.2 to 22.3.
Wow.
That's my biggest move. It's
Well
moving. It was
done.
moving day.
It was moving day.
And you want to get to 15.
I want to get to 15.
Good.
And I was so bloody excited. I already had the next round booked in.
Oh, you
So
had another
I
round.
played the next day. We ain't done yet.
And generally, when you get on a roll, you're just going to keep. He might be under 20.
Look out, Lehmo.
Here we go.
Hang on, just before you get to your next round, Pete, I've got to ask Sammy, how was your round? You finished up with. You played off third. What's your
handicap, Sam?
I saw you were playing off 13 for the day. What's your actual handicap?
Yeah, no, I think it's 13.5, and I just played off 13. I didn't.
Okay,
It's not. This is just not about me. No one remembers who came second in the Melbourne Cup last year.
You come eighth.
I was the definitive along for the ride. I saw a man he had the rhythm of Sam Snead, he had the power and accuracy of Tiger, and he had the diet of John Daly. It was
That's a combo. What a combo.
Yeah, it was amazing to be there.
It was amazing.
Hey, Sam, I think last time we played, I mean, you've obviously improved your golf. I think it was you, John O'Brien, and Ricky Ponting at Riversdale. Are you still rocking those cargo pants?
I had some issues.
You had
early
some
on with
issues.
golf, playing at these flash clubs because I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, Flem. So I'd go to these clubs, and then look, I'm not going to lie. The first time I played at Royal Melbourne, they didn't appreciate the denim. I just thought you don't know these things until you get told not to wear. So I think I did have cargo shorts on at Riversdale, and I remember Ricky Ponting buying me a pair of socks in a clubhouse once, Flem. Were you there for that?
No, but I think you quickly bought some pants, but in a panic, they were too tight, so they were ripping through the round, and they just got to the 18th.
Well, my pants were ripping last week during Pete's round. It was so exciting too. It was amazing to be there. The next day you played again, didn't you?
Yeah, I played again. Played my son and two ladies at Green Acres.
Oh, yeah, great.
The grass is always greener at Green Acres. And couldn't have played worse.
Oh,
Couldn't have played worse. The golf gods tapped me on the shoulder, and I was so confident that the form was going to. I felt so in the zone.
no.
So
Can I just, before you share that with us, Pete, I've got a question for the group. At what? Because this is what I experienced as well. I can never play two good rounds in a row.
Same with me.
No, but Flem, you do play two good rounds in a row.
You're pretty consistent.
My
Flem.
question is, at what handicap do you start playing two good rounds in a row? Because I'm down to 16.1 and I am incapable of playing two good rounds in a row. Absolutely incapable.
Well, I'm at 13.5 and I haven't played two shots in a row.
Well, let's have a look at one of your shots, Sammy. We got one of your on a par three. We shot this on a par three. Let's have a look at the smooth swing of Sammy Pang.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, very good stance, professional stance.
Yeah, nicely dressed too.
Oh, what a swing.
Matt, that's coming
Did
back.
you hear that noise?
Not bad. That's a good connect.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, yes. The short's about 50, 60 metres short.
It's not bad. Not bad. On a par
Always
three.
Always a good sign on a par three when your second shot you use the same club as you.
We may have my shot on the same. I don't think I put it in the hole, but I
like Sam's swing. Wow.
Yeah, he's got
That's
a nice
really
swing.
nice.
Here we go. Helliar.
It was a bit
Bit of a
flat.
cut.
Flat.
But
Bit of a
landed
cut into the.
Yeah, another couple of metres to the right.
just
Oh,
off the
yeah,
green
that's-
and pin high.
Yeah.
It's got the par.
That's a gimme.
Really?
Happy with that, Pete?
That looked like a
Yeah, I was okay with that.
bit of a
I
chunk.
was happy when I got down there. One of those ones. Where I was happy when I got down there.
The flight didn't look very good there.
No, it's a 6
Might
iron,
edit
which
that
is
out, actually.
yeah. No, we'll change the trajectory in post.
So positive as always.
Damien, we call him Anthony Robbins most of the time. Just that positivity is too much.
Lems, I love the new Flem. The old Flem was just so nice and supportive and positive. This one I like. This is so much more fun.
I'm available to caddy.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
You'd be such a great caddy.
I'll take George.
Take
George. But listen, golf's always fun. It's always fun.
Is it?
Okay, talk us through it.
I had
A hole in one.
I had 8 on the front 9.
Oh no.
From
Oh no.
from 43
Yeah.
the day.
I had like 24 on the front 9 the day before to 8.
It's
I
so
rallied a little bit
okay.
and I got to 21 points. I had 13 on the back 9.
Did any of
Bloody
the
hell.
old sayings come out? Remember when we played with that Andrew McDonald and on the 17th you'd shanked it a bit and you said,
F golf.
Fuck
and F you.
golf.
Yeah. Fuck off and fuck you. Yeah. That was very close to that.
So is there a handicap update after?
Yeah, there's a handicap.
Okay.
update.
So all right.
There's a
Hang
handicap
on.
update.
Don't
oh,
tell
you've
us.
got, oh,
You were
no.
22.3. I don't think you've gone all the way back up. I'm going to say 23.
22.8.
Sam?
23.2.
I think Flem was closest. I was gone at the 22.9.
Okay.
So 0.6, I went back up. So, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
But it's still, I'll take it. I'll take
So,
it.
so do you think Sam Pang's golfing persona and George's alcoholism helped your game, and you should play more rounds with them?
I think, absolutely, I should play with those two gentlemen. They're fun, they're fun to play with. I think a whiskey at the first is something I need to consider. And, maybe not playing 2 rounds in a row.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Sam, what have you got for us to finish up?
Well, I wish I'd had a whiskey before this podcast. And 2 things to finish is one is here. This is golf. No, I'll finish with this one. I forgot to tell you, Pete. You wouldn't know this, and I don't think you would have checked. But in the old-fashioned newspaper, which you can still get, everyone, by the way, a hard copy of the newspaper. Have you ever looked in the club golf section of the paper? It's in the sports section after all the stories that are real, and then there's the club golf results from the day before.
No.
I've never looked at that.
I have, Sam, obviously, because I've won before. Are you saying, have you got a clipping of Helliar?
So in its heyday, all the clubs would put in their results. But I think because times have changed, not everyone does it. So I want you to know, Pete, that we played on a Thursday the 21st of May, which I will never forget in my life. I got it tattooed on my back. On the Friday, I went down and had a look in the Herald Sun and the Age here in Victoria. And Flem, not all the clubs do it anymore. And Q is one of the ones that did not put it in the next day. So
no.
Pete, back in the halcyon days of club golf, or even just basic admin from the clubs, you would have been a paper yesterday. You would have been a paper on that Friday. Q, P Helliar, 43 points, and I'm sorry to say that it wasn't in either paper. And I actually would take this opportunity for all those clubs out there to get back to that. It's one of the beautiful joys of if you ever happen to win a comp. And I remember the Jonathan Brown, who I used to do radio with.
Yes.
He won the comp once in Q, and I went down, and it was maybe 5-6 years ago, and I got down, I got the paper, and I got it framed for him. And he said, this is Jonathan Brown, 3-time premiership player. He said it's the greatest. He's been in the paper a lot, and he said this is the thing that he's got hanging up. But like it was special. So if my message
So
to
Sam,
all the clubs
would you be comfortable fronting that campaign? Club scores into the paper. Riversdale do
that
it.
would be one of the few. That would be one of the few things I could get behind. I care about nothing in life, Flem, but this is one thing I really could get behind because it's beautiful.
He's
You win the
serious
comp.
too.
I've never been more serious. I thought about Pete and how Pete's been in the paper a lot too. A lot of scandals. But if you saw P Helliar in club golf as a winner, Pete, that would have been a big day.
Oh, my dad would have been, over the moon. My mum would have been absolutely thrilled. My
the
grandparents
kids.
looking down, the kids, of
Kids.
course, absolutely.
My
but,
God.
What happens when you
Do it
win?
anymore.
Where do I get a prize, Sam, or what? Because I had to leave not long after we finished.
Oh, yeah.
We had a
It was,
lovely glass of wine. Where's my car? Do I want a car? What do I get?
No.
You
You win a
car. Your price is right, Pete.
A car a day.
You win a shot glass.
It's $50, I think, which went. I was going to say it went on into my account, but I think put it this way: the bottle of Scotch George has got for the next round is it's been added $50 more expensive than normal.
Well, if that $50 goes to my caddy who has helped me get through that round and gave me a lot of very good advice, and that's money well spent. That's prize money well spent.
Yes.
But Sammy, mate, thanks so much. We know you're a busy man. Have you been paying attention on Sunday, obviously? And Ground Up starts in a week or two. I think Sunday week on the ABC. Looks fantastic. Sam, front and centre. You got the Hollywood posters behind you, mate. And look at you. You are Clark Gable yourself.
Hollywood posters, yeah. It's the Sting and Robert and the Seven Hoods from the 60s. That'll be like, I'm going to do a remake, actually. That's what I'm thinking. I wanted to finish with this. You know, this is golf in a nutshell. On the Thursday you tapped in for 43 points, your greatest round ever.
Yep.
And then probably less than 18 hours later at Green Acres, you went wipe to start your round.
Yep. Yes, and I messaged you saying I've wiped the first 3 holes at Green Acres.
That's golf, isn't it?
That's golf. What is golf? It's a beautiful game.
What
it's
a great
frustrating
sport.
game. We love it. We love it. We dedicate ourselves to it.
So relaxing.
Sammy, thanks so much, mate. Thanks for hopping on. And your recollection was 100% accurate and true, and I appreciate it. And let's play again soon.
I can't wait. Let's have a foursome, and George can caddy.
Yeah. George and caddy. We'll bring George and the whiskey, and we'll do a foursome. Hey, thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Make Me Good at Golf is all about lowering your handicap. And with Dan Murphy's on board, we're lowering more than just your scores. With their lowest liquor price guarantee, Dan's make sure you're never overpaying for that well-earned drink after your hit with mates. Whether it's a post-round beer or a celebratory bubbly for that unexpected eagle on the 14th, how good is that? Dan Murphy's has your back. Great drinks, lowest prices, and always within reach, online or in store. Dan Murphy's, proud sponsors of Make Me Good at Golf and even prouder price cutters. T's and C's apply. Remember to drink wise. Great to have Sammy on to nice little recollection.
Indeed. Well, unbelievable. I mean, golf.
Golf.
It's a cruel beast.
It's golf. Liams, how'd you go?
I have played twice, both Ambrose days, so I haven't put a card in.
Okay.
But I did play at PK in a golf fundraiser, asthma fundraiser.
Yes.
Andy Lee puts together out there with Heath, the general manager.
Yep.
Or the CEO, I should say.
Yep.
At
he's a Hawthorn man. Heath.
Peninsula Kingswood, a lovely fella. And I took my mate Hawley out there.
Yeah, great man, Hawley.
Hawley's a ripper. Hawley hasn't played heaps lately, right? And so what good mates do is when the other one's struggling is try and make it a lot harder for them.
Yes.
And you had to have 3 drives each. And it was we're on the second 9 and Hawley finally got a drive away.
His first was on the back 9.
Yes. So we said, right, we're definitely taking that one. So this is me filming after we'd had our drives and we're about to take Hawley's drive.
That's a great tee shot, Hawley. You've absolutely smashed that. You have hit that a mile. Anyway, I'll just go and get my ball.
Long ball.
Which is
long ball.
Dislocated up here, roughly 50 metres ahead of all the slight mishit.
That probably is 50 metres more, It's all good. How did Hawley take that?
He was fine because he's used to my shit and I'm used to his shit. So it was all good. But I'll tell you what, we played the back 9 first so we played the first hole was the 10th that we played. We've teed off and we've got it rises up on the north course to the green. So we've all hit our second shot from the best tee shot.
Yep.
Right, which was Barney, who's on the board there.
Yep.
So we've all hit up. So no one knows where the ball is.
Good on you, Barney.
But we all know they're pretty good shots. So this is us walking to the tee to see where
on an Ambrose day.
On an Ambrose to see where our second shots have landed.
Nice approach shots, boys. Whose ball is whose? That's the big question.
Look at that.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
When do you want your ball to be? 1, 2, 3. Who?
One.
If you were playing individually, how happy would you be?
Okay, Lehmo over there and Hawley right there. And Paul's snuck on ahead to the green right there.
And he's done all right too.
Some point in me padding because I got 2 shots.
Yes.
So 4, I mean, we couldn't believe it.
And that is a hard second shot. If you're short, it runs all the way down and there's bunkers all up top. Yeah.
All 4 of us have nailed it, which doesn't happen often on those Ambrose days. But that was
awesome.
that was a good moment for us.
And it is a great course.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's in spectacular nick. It's an amazing course. But we didn't get in the chocolates that day. We had our moments. There was, on the second hole, someone offered us a gin. Do you want a gin, Lehmo? Said it's a bit early for a gin. And she goes, oh, I've got beers. I think I'll pass. So, but a great day. And then I did a stand-up spot afterwards at the lunch, which was great.
Oh, well done.
Andy Lee got up as well, told some bloody properly hilarious stories. So that was really good fun. And then I played the Future Golf Gardeners Run on Monday.
I don't know if I played Gardeners Run.
It's out at Lilydale, sort of near Coldstream there. It's a lovely course.
Oh, wow.
Really
Okay, I'll
nice.
have to get out there.
Really nice course. We're in a group of 4. I was with Dab from Future Golf and a couple of young fellas who were trying to get membership at the PGA. They're out at Sandhurst as part of the academy.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
There. So we had a great day. It's a beautiful course. Some of my first tee shot, those 3 have teed off, absolutely nailed it. I've teed off and the ball hasn't made it to the ladies. That's how I've started.
And your
the day.
long ball.
I know.
We don't want that from you.
But one of my better shots I have got here on a par 3 with the tracker.
Okay.
150 metres, 7 iron. Let's see how it goes.
Little Lehmo squat
Yep.
again.
Yeah, you missed that last time we played. Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, that was straight at the pin, and then it just
on the front.
That's a
Pretty
good
close.
Good.
shot.
that felt good.
Okay.
You know, it's good. We turn around and go,
Yeah.
And you also know it's good when you hold your position at the end of your swing,
yeah,
when
yes.
you just stand there.
Yeah.
As
in
opposed
position.
to already walking back to your bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or throwing
do
the
that a
club
bit.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So no handicap update for me, still 16.1. So that's,
I've got a handicap update. I forgot about
we
that.
go.
I didn't hand them
yes.
in New Zealand, but I played Riversdale, had 35 points.
Yep.
So I have gone from 6.3 to 6.2, baby! Point 1.
That's pretty good. We got 2 la-la-las this week.
Yes.
Obviously 3 not available.
Are you going to
but,
la-la this week?
Make sure you la-la next week.
I'm gonna try and la
Let's
this week.
la-la together.
Let's la together. We'll get a round in later this week
Yeah, we're going to do that.
together. Yes.
What about you, Petey boy?
I am heading off overseas for a couple of weeks. We were getting around in Corfu, though, in Greece. I've already booked
very
in
nice.
for a
Okay,
round
beautiful.
there. We've got a day off. So
Are you taking George?
I wish. I
Yeah.
bloody wish.
Can we? Just a technical question that
Yes.
I'm guessing Pete doesn't know the answer to this, but Flem, you might.
Oh.
Can you do a round overseas and put the card in here towards your handicap?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
Oh, so you don't know.
What you might have to do is fill it in and then hand it in at Greenacres. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes they need you
I'll be
to
fi-
hand it in at your home club.
And I'll be playing with an Aussie here, Rick Spence. He played
Yeah,
the
as
show
long
I'm
as he's
working
got a
on.
handicap.
And
Yeah, right,
If
'cause
he,
you
if he
wanna-
signs it, I can just hand it in. I can just manually put it into almost.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Also, before we finish up, big episode this one. We want to do a hit that. Thanks to
yeah.
Dan
Oh, yeah,
Murphy's.
yeah.
We love
Yes.
it. We love all the kinds of shots you can play, and this one caught our attention because it reminded me, Lehmo, of the day out of
I know exactly.
Cape Shank, where I put a ball in somebody's yard, and I thought it's only obviously the hackers that do
Amateurs.
that. It turns out that a major winner has done it. JJ Spawn. Check this out from the
And here's
tournament.
some power with Jaeger.
Whoops.
It is JJ, I think so.
That's not
Yeah,
good.
that's JJ.
Out of bounds over there.
There it is.
Off the fence.
Oh my God!
Oh, wow.
The folks in the house.
Fetching a ball.
He's up there on the deck.
And he's got a
Don't
golf
touch
net
it.
up there.
And he threw it
He threw it
back.
back. So JJ's probably, thank you. Thank you.
So he's
Throw it
in-
back every time, I reckon. Throw it back.
What about that swing speed and power too?
Yeah, no.
Gee,
So
I'll
it's
tell
good
you
if it goes straight, but if you miss a bit,
what, have a look. Rob, can you play that again? He does not
Here's
stand
some
over this
power
for
with
long.
Jaeger.
Nah.
He just walks up and bang.
Whoops. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's not going to be good.
Well, he's out of bounds over there.
There it is.
That is a big
But
miss.
there was no, this bloke who got the ball there was no consideration like, should I pick it up? What should I do?
And he's got his golf net there too. I thought he might hit into his golf net.
Which is so funny because he lives on a golf course. Surely he understands all the.
But imagine if JJ Spawn's hitting into his deck. Imagine how many other people are hitting into
Oh,
his
yeah.
deck.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot of protection there.
It wouldn't be safe sitting on that deck.
No. Pete Helliar might have a few tightless.
Good stuff. So
Probies.
that is
That is
the Dan Murphy.
hit that.
Hit that.
Hit
Yes.
Yeah, and you've got any nominations, send it through on Insta to our DMs.
Even if it's your,
Yes.
your own shot.
And your own one, hole
Yeah.
in ones,
Yeah.
or maybe hitting into other people's houses.
Yeah, good shots, bad shots, everything in between.
Big episode. A lot of
Big episode.
la-las, but more than that, we have a new nickname for this great man here.
Oh,
Mr. 48 is gone because that was in Ambrose Jensen's.
Yeah.
But now, as an individual, we can officially say that your new nickname is Mr. 43, baby!
And I will say that because there's always been part of me going, yeah, but 48 was, I should be past that now. So I humbly accept Mr. 43, and I'll wear that.
It's
as a
great.
badge
Mr.
of honour.
43 is good.
It's
Good.
good.
That's
And-
good.
And that was, make me
Good at
Golf.
golf!